But otherwise, if you don't have a medical condition that requires a supplement, like you alluded to, I don't think most people should take supplements for health. For performance, my sort of guidelines are, well, make sure that they are accredited by CGMP, so they follow good manufacturing practices, they're registered with the FDA, and that they're third-party tested. So NSF, USP, we used Inform for Sport. There are a number of third-party testing organizations out there. And it's interesting. I had a client and she messaged me. She was trying to find a particular type of a vegan protein supplement. We don't sell ours anymore. The market just wasn't there, so we don't have ours. But they were like, "Look, is this a good supplement?" And I looked all over the label or whatever, and there's no sort of mark for a third party testing. So I was like, "Hey, just ask them. It is possible that they're third party tested and they just haven't updated their label." For example, it's not likely, but it is possible because generally speaking, like for us, for example, we cut probably a quarter of our margin at a minimum on all of the supplements that we sell by making sure every batch that we put out into the market has been third party tested. And so, yeah, it eats into our margins. It costs a decent amount of money. And they wouldn't answer the question. They were like, well, look, our production line is free from contaminated substances, so athletes can use our stuff. It's like, well, how do you know? If you're not testing every batch, how could you possibly know? And so just make sure it's third party tested, GMP. It should be on the label, again, because you pay a bunch of money to do this sort of stuff. So it seems unlikely that you wouldn't have that called out on the label somewhere. Although, if you want to know, just ask. And usually, most of these third party testing companies will have this sort of registry, like, hey, who's paying the fee to be registered with us yearly, and making sure that every batch is tested. That'd be the sort of bare minimum for using supplements.